That's right. It's immutable. It's verifiable. The only true religion.
Yeah, whatever.
Unless you're the Tao.
You still need a little funky Buddha, like a little Buddha.
I know.
I think.
I know. We're back. I'm Jason. I'm not your lawyer. That's right. Gone incognito. I can't be known. Can't be recognized. Because I don't want to be guilty by association. We've got Krista Rose on today. Welcome. Decentralized Krista Rose program.
Thank you for having me on again, continually.
Oh, yeah.
Good to be here.
Good to be here in the second segment.
Love you all.
It's
So as you were sitting there, like I was complaining. I think I was complaining about blockchain congestion. I haven't actually looked at the transaction itself, but I've had a transaction sitting for a while, like more than 24 hours, which is the longest that I've ever had a transaction sit and not confirm.
In which market?
Well, I moved something out of Poloniex, and
Poloniex was fucked up for me the other day.
It was in fact XCP, not BTC. But
I was trying to move XCP out of Poloniex the other day so I could buy some Pepes.
My assumption, yeah, right. My assumption, by the way, is that the rare Pepe thing is making it really difficult to get your XCP out of Poloniex.
I think that's right. I think if there's one argument,
blockchain congestion thing or what it is, but like I just thought it was hilarious. I've been waiting like a day and a half here for like for a transaction to clear, and ain't nothing coming.
Listen, I know we've heard Roger.
$27 worth of XCP. Just so everyone knows, I'm not pumping.
That's funny because I was trying to move like $20 of XCP and it wouldn't do it. I think
I am pumping.
Here's the truth to it. I think for as much as I've heard Roger Ver, is it Ver or Ver or Veer?
I think it's verified.
Is it verified?
Yeah, Roger verified.
As much as I've heard him complain.
Jesus is Vor.
As much as I've heard him complain about, block speeds and transaction times and everything else, he says, the real people that are using this every day and for transactions, they're having to wait forever. If he would say people cannot trade Pepes and therefore we need increased block sizes. If he would bring that argument, I think he'd get more of the community behind him.
I'm almost inclined to agree.
I mean,
this rare Pepe thing is getting a little bit out of control. There's so many people.
Oh, hey, hold on a second, everyone. Could I ask you to bring me my drink, please?
Can you bring me a drink too?
And Junseth needs a drink too. I just
need to come visit.
Rihanna says you need to come visit.
Can we have a threesome?
No, you can't. No. But
I look great naked.
He asked if we could have a threesome. She's wearing.
She doesn't seem opposed.
She's wearing the captain's hat, by the way.
Okay. Forced.
All right.
Final offer.
Where were we? We were talking about scams. We were talking about very specific types of scams, right?
Yeah.
And in that conversation, we were trying to delineate the. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, it's.
I have boobs again.
They'll be back. We were talking about the different. You guys are.
Thank you.
You guys in the forum are killing me. We were talking about. There's this overall category called scam, right? And we can agree on that.
Scambrella.
Yes, the scambrella. And thank you very much. Kisses. I get
wife
kisses.
Is hot as hell. Damn. That's what guest 207745 says. I think that might actually be his real account. Pepe will unite us.
It might be. So
I like your hat, by the way. It's very Mario.
Folks of the show, fans of the show, have seen this hat before, but for those that haven't, I'm gonna share it. This is the Buenos Aires hat. This is the famed $500 auction money goes to charity hat, and
nice.
I think
who signed that?
I think I'm the only person that's ever paid $500 for a 30-cent Chinese hat that was allegedly modeled after trying to make America great again. I mean,
who signed that?
I don't know. And Andreas Antonopoulos signed it. We had dinner So, all right. Like there was Tone Vase, Paul Puey, me, Andreas. Who else was at that table? God, everybody was fucking drunk. It was the middle of nowhere in Buenos Aires, this little sidewalk cafe. I swear to Christ, I thought I was going to get mugged. I mean, but somehow, miraculously, the worst thing that happened to me is I ordered agua con gas, right? Which is what they call soda water. You order water with gas, right?
Yeah.
And they brought me like tepid, stale tap water in a bottle, right? I mean, it was obvious that they'd opened the bottle, right? So fucking gringo from Texas gets the...
Gas doesn't go bad.
That's what I'm saying. I got fucking scammed in Buenos Aires.
So Danny is asking if marriage is a high-yield investment product.
Listen, I'm not going to fractionalize my marriage. The answer is just... You're a
divorce lawyer, right?
No, I'm not.
Haven't you ever done divorce law?
No.
Is that a thing? No, you haven't? Okay.
No.
I was going to say, like, if you were a divorce lawyer, does a divorce lawyer administer their own divorce?
No.
They should.
No, it's just a bad idea. Listen, here. All right, I gotta. Let me say a couple of things. One, when I got out of law school, I promised myself I would never do criminal law or family law because nobody wins. Okay. Nobody wins, right? I've had so many cases that I've taken on where I may have won for my client, but there's no possibility of actually collecting the judgment, right? But my clients are happy. At the end of the day, they think I'm a great lawyer because I got them what they wanted and they won. And I say, yeah, that's great. You got $1 million judgment and there's no way you're going to be able to collect. And by the way, that means neither am I. I'm not going to get paid.
Right.
And they're happy people and they tell their friends, he's the best lawyer ever. And I'm thinking to myself, I am the worst fucking lawyer ever. I'm not getting paid. Why did I do this?
Do you not get paid on those, really? Is that
no, like when they're contingent cases and you can't collect on the judgment, what are you going to collect on?
How did you make your money? Did you participate in the Fen cases? Is that what you did?
No. I
thought maybe that was you.
I hoard for the banks. That's what I did.
Oh, congrats. Okay.
Thank
That's
you.
why you're in Bitcoin. That makes sense.
Yeah, I'm actually a double agent for American Express. That's not true. No.
Are you their lawyer? Is that what?
No.
Are you claiming to be American Express's lawyer? Because that's what
I'm not. I'm actually.
Jason's American Express's lawyer.
I'm bound by a duty of candor. Although at the New York DFS hearings on the BIT license in New York, I sat next to an American Express VP for prepaid credit cards. That was pretty cool.
Nice.
We couldn't. The VP of American Express couldn't get into the main hearing room.
Jack D420 wants to know if you drink in court. I think that's a good question.
Heavily, yes.
And guest 207745 wants to know if you are in fact Marco Santori.
No.
Okay,
no.
Well.
Wait. Hold on a second. Hold on. In my spare time, when I'm not playing guitar, or
masturbating, I
may on occasion draw a Pepe or two. Have you seen my Pepes?
I have seen your Pepes. I've been kind of impressed by these. I didn't know you had any ability to draw at all.
My butt box just hit the floor. Actually, that's what that sound was. Yeah, it just fell down.
You lost your investment there. What did you pay for that thing? $40? $20?
No, a lot more than that. Okay, this is my Marco Pepe. And it says under lives, right? Under hearts, it actually says 0 with an asterisk because lawyers have no hearts. And it's got an attack of 3. And the element is the US dollar.
Makes sense.
So speed is 0. It says, we'll say anything you want for the right price and encourage compliance while telling you to sell your soul.
Marco Santori is the most successful blockchain company.
I know.
That's the thing nobody knows.
Oh, wait, but
you know
there's more. So will say anything you want for the right price and encourage compliance while telling you to sell your soul. Will change teams once per year.
Yep. Yeah, I like that a lot. Oh, by the way, so he moved to Perkins Coie. My brother was actually working at Perkins Coie.
Did he move to Perkins? Is he at Perkins now?
Yeah, I think so. I think he's Perkins Coie.
No. He's at Cooley.
Cooley, that's it.
Yeah.
I don't know the difference. Like, they're law firms. I don't know shit about this.
Oh, no, there's a big difference.
It's a mile.
Right. Oh, is that Marco? Is it Rootstock is a scam? Is that? I know.
There's no way that would be Marco.
I know.
Marco wouldn't say that. Marco would charge them hourly.
Marco, I think, has trolled the show before, which, I mean, so there was like this really awkward moment in DC a year ago, actually, at the DC blockchain conference. By the way, Rihanna made me dinner, so I'm going to eat. I know. That's what we do. We drink, we eat. We talk about Bitcoin and law and stuff. So if you've ever seen Rihanna at one of the conferences with me, she's great, right? She will go up and just start talking to people, and Bitcoiners are just, well, they're guys, and they've never actually seen boobs like in real person before. Mainly they've seen them on a screen, right? Usually a screen that's about this big, because, you know, they're not even masturbating to a laptop anymore. It's all handheld.
Why would you do that? Like, you don't need anything bigger than that. You just got to see. It's got to be 4K.
Exactly. So
high HD. You're good.
Right. So anyway, Rihanna goes up. She starts talking to people left and right, and they love her. And they all think that she's like this Bitcoin like diva, and she's actually starting to pick up on a lot of it. And quite honestly, I think she knows more about Bitcoin now than I do, because these guys that try to pick up on her,
and besides, Jason, that's a really fucking low bar.
It is, but all these guys try to impress her by telling them how smart they are, with all their Bitcoin projects that they're doing, right? And everybody says, hey, you know, do you want to see my pitch deck? All these people have this lingo at the shows, right? You've been to the shows.
Oh, I don't know which show you're talking about, but we've been in Bitcoin a while. I've heard a lot of this shit.
Right. I mean, everybody's got a pitch deck. Anyway, so a year ago, I was in DC at the DC blockchain conference, the one that Perry Ann put on with the Chamber of Commerce. They were charging $1,000 a ticket.
Yeah, I thought about joining the blockchain Chamber of Commerce, and it's, you know what it costs? Like $15,000.
So, some people may know, they may not know. I met Perry Ann years ago through a friend of mine that I went to law school with. Her name's Sarah, and they were roommates in Chinatown. Actually, I slept on the same couch that Charlie Shrem slept on within like a week apart, and Charlie was running from the law at that point.
Is Sarah hot?
Sarah actually used to be a beauty queen in New Mexico. She was a pageant girl. Yeah.
It doesn't mean shit. She had to go to Mexico. It's like the B team.
New Mexico.
New Mexico's like the C team.
Well, I can't speak to that. Anyway, so Rihanna and Adela, right, two women of Bitcoin, purchased like this box of exotic chocolates, because none of us could buy passes to get into the conference, nor did we really want to go in and listen to people sell their books, right? So we were hanging out in the lobby of the Georgetown at the business school there, and Rihanna put this big box of chocolates on the table. And people,
tell a beautiful woman you have Bitcoin, you go home alone.
Right?
Tell her you have gold bullion, she goes home with you.
That's right. So people start coming up to grab chocolates.
To steal your gold.
Right? People start coming up to take chocolates, and that's the lead in. So if they reach for a chocolate, the invitation is to sit down. So Rihanna and Adela were like this Venus flytrap, and people just started sitting down. So I'd been out, and I'd actually, some of you may remember, I'd been live posting into the dojo certain things from inside. Actually, that's how I got a press pass, is I promised that I was a journalist. I totally lied. And so I didn't have to pay the $1,100 or $1,000 or whatever it was. Anyway, I came out, I sat down, and up walks Marco Santori to the table, and he wants a chocolate, right? So Rihanna says, "Oh, if you're going to have a chocolate, sit down, join us." And Marco sat down right across the table from me. "Oh, hi, Marco. How are you?" "I'm Jason Seibert." And his face just dropped. Right? Like, oh, shit. What did I do? It was priceless. Absolutely priceless. I mean, he didn't know what to say. It was funny.
People are asking us to talk about Pepe. I mean, I thought we already did. Jason was drawing Pepes.
What do you guys want to talk about? You want to talk about Pepes? Listen, as far as I am concerned, Pepes have jumped the shark. I think it's done. By the way,
That's a good question.
This is how you pump Pepes, is by telling them that they're worthless. Take notes.
Yeah, I know that. I've learned that apparently.
The only thing that is done is you don't like my shirt? Listen. Is everybody gonna
Pepe
Dougie?
will never be not funny again. That I agree with, frankly.
Listen, here's what's happened with Pepe. Pepe truly has. Thank you. Pepe has jumped the shark because Pepe is no longer ironic. The moment people started censoring Pepes and putting in a rare Pepe review board and made it PG-13, fuck.
I gotta say though, you're just jealous because they won't accept your rare Pepes.
My rare Pepes are perfect.
Your rare Pepes. Here's the thing. I had a conversation with Jason the other day, and I could tell there's an awful lot of jealousy on his side because they refuse to accept his rare Pepes into the directory. So I don't think Jason that you're being honest here. I think that you are in fact
I am butthurt.
Being a little bit hypocritical and refusing to acknowledge that you are just jealous that you've built a number of rare Pepes and they aren't letting you. They're refuse. I mean, it's a funny Pepe, but you know, one of the rules of rare Pepes, it can't be NSFW.
And that's why Pepes have jumped the shark.
I suggested you the other day that you make a fake rare Pepe directory where you verify fake rare Pepes.
Certified rare. Certified fake rare.
Certified fake rares.
That's right. You can send me your certified or your fake rare Pepes to be certified fake rare, and it will only cost you 1 Bitcoin each. That's right.
Whole Bitcoin?
Oh yeah. Listen, I got an hourly wage. You've seen my wife. I mean.
Oh God, how much do you pay for her?
I don't.
Really?
I don't. Nope.
She from. That's amazing. She's got huge boobies.
Listen, we could talk about Pepes if you want. Let's talk about Pepes from a scam point. You want to talk about Pepes from a scam deal?
Absolutely.
Because I think there's some people that think that Pepes are a scam. Someone's asking if I knew that there's an elephant in the room, and if that was reference to my wife.
I don't know why, Jason. I'm the one who said that, so like, you could just ask me what I mean.
Oh, that was you? I can't tell. There's too many Junseths in the world.
They're all me.
Is it Junseth? Junseth?
Junseth. They're all me.
I am Junseth.
Be Junseth.
Vote for. Look,
they're all Junseth.
I am. Fuck. I'm gonna make a vote for Pepe T-shirt.
You guess 7712. You have to pay for.
What's going on here? All right, so those of you that are watching this,
my rare Pepe in her butt.
Wow, guys, come on, let's have some respect, please.
Jason, this is.
She doesn't do anal. I mean, that's the thing. Just she's a classy lady, all right.
Oh, she'll put it in her prison wallet for you.
Here's the thing, and this is terrible. Most likely what's happening now is my 15-year-old daughter in Oregon is probably watching this show with her mother, my ex-wife, right? Yeah. So the two of them. Oregon? Well, she's with her mother, my ex-wife, right? So the two of them are probably sitting here watching this show, going, "What in the actual fuck?"
No, they're not. They're like, "Okay, record this. Make sure to record this for the lawyer."
Ah, it's so bad. Right. I told them that this show was an adult show.
You're right. Junseth is the plural of Junseth. People are smart.
I'm not. I don't understand that stuff. All right. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take another break. 5-minute break. When we come back, we'll talk about the Pepe scenario and whether or not Pepes as Pepe is a scam. I think that's what we're going to do. All right. So in the meantime, get your popcorn, refresh your beverage. My computer hates me right now.
Duck penis is not good for anal. That is a good point.
It's the I'm Not Your Lawyer show. I'm Jason.
I'm your lawyer.
Junseth is your lawyer. And we'll be back.
Football, but I've touched down everywhere.